She marched onto my land, declaring it was hers. But Karen had no idea. The fence she tried to cross would shock her pride back into reality. Karen had been getting bolder every week. At first, it was little things, parking on the edge of my driveway, moving the property line stakes, even telling delivery drivers that my address belonged to her. But one morning, she crossed the line, literally. I looked out my window and saw Karen hammering a sign into the ground. Private HOA property. Trespassers will be fined. The problem? She planted it 10 feet into my land. I stormed outside. Karen, that's my property! She smirked, pastel blazer perfectly pressed, clipboard in hand. Not anymore. The HOA decided this area belongs to us. You'll have to move your things. My barn, my land, my fence posts, all mine, I shot back. Not for long, she sneered, turning on her heel. That's when I decided to end her game once and for all. The next day, I hired a crew to install a brand new electric fence along the true property line. Legal, registered, and hot with just enough voltage to make trespassers think twice. Karen didn't notice at first, but when she strutted back over a week later, clipboard in hand, ready to inspect her so-called land, she made a huge mistake. She grabbed the fence. The zap echoed, and her scream could be heard across the neighborhood. She stumbled backward, clutching her hand, eyes wide with shock. Neighbors peeked out their windows, stifling laughter. You can't do this, she shouted. Oh, I can, I said calmly, holding up the county permit. This fence is 100% legal. You see, Karen, your authority stops at my property line. Her smug expression crumbled as the HOA board president himself walked up, shaking his head. Karen, you've gone too far. You had no right to claim this land. The best part? They fined her for harassment, and the sheriff issued a warning. Cross my fence again, and she'd face charges. Now, every time Karen walks by, she glares at that electric fence like it's her mortal enemy. And me? I sleep easy, knowing my land is protected, with just the right amount of shock.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.